We are doing the intuitive patterns for the month of February 2021. The cards that we're dealing with for this month's spread from the Osho Zen Tarot, we've got Source, Receptivity, and Adventure. The medicine cards, we've got Badger, Mountain Lion, and Weasel. The Mayan Oracle, we have Ak, Unity, and Measure. The Ancient Egyptian Tarot, we have the Ten of Swords, the Fool, and the Death card. The Aleister Crowley Tarot deck, we've got the Princess of Discs, the Death card, the Emperor, the Seven of Cups, the Moon, and the Tower. With the Healing Earth Tarot, we've got the Ace of Shields, the Ace of Pipes, and the Three of Rainbows. With the Words of Truth, we've got Female, Integrity, and Ecstasy. So with this spread and all these things going on with the astrology, just the reminder that Mercury, Venus, the Sun, Moon, Jupiter, and Saturn, and the asteroid Pallas are all in Aquarius. Know that we are in for a wild ride. This stellium, a grouping of planets in all the same signs, is all about humanitarian issues and technological advancements, the likes of which we have not seen in a very long time. A framework is being constructed to allow each of us to grow as this new age of progression is going forward, full steam ahead. Mercury is retrograde in Aquarius, and it starts with a great reset of minds and thinking. The intention is towards compassionate words and intentional actions that serve the greater good. Expect dramatic revelations and unexpected new beginnings. Shifts in how we think and communicate in our world become more important than ever. Our spiritual compass is seeking a true north in a world of extreme swings and stormy weather. It also goes retrograde until February 20th. Pay attention to your techie things and back up essential files. Uranus and Saturn come head to head in a square on February 14th, causing severe clashes as those with old ways of thinking intend to block the new ways of thinking. Saturn tends to restrict the old ways, but the new ways intend to shake things up and embrace an innovative future. The intention is to make the world a better place. The stars reflect that perception, and the cards are doing likewise. Boring is not the word I would use to describe February 2021. The cards, as you can already tell if you have all those decks and are pulling them out in front of you, are in extreme positions this month. Some very good, and others are really quite frightening. I am the eternal optimist, being the Leo, and I believe that all things end up having a deeper meaning and clarify themselves as time progresses. Hindsight is 20/20. But we need to be aware of those raiding the wealth and storehouses for their own end, which is the Ten of Swords. Expect to see violations and desecrations of things that were to be held firm and in high esteem. We are at a turning point. The past is being cast off like a cloak that is no longer useful, the Death card. We are at a complete turning point, and our life and circumstances need to change drastically, and ultimately those changes will be for the better. We release ourselves to the winds of fate and recognize that only through being one with the innocent self and allowing the wonder of life to envelop us can we find what we intuitively seek, the Fool card. The feminine is reclaiming the promised ecstasy through the journey that this world has chosen in following a path of integrity. Without the feminine being allowed her rightful place in life cycles, this world cannot find balance, so it so desperately seeks. For the last year, we have been asked to turn towards a pace of slowing down and redefining who we are and what we want. Many have drastically shifted from urban settings to rural settings. Many have realized that they want a life, not a career or a mission. This moment is allowing for a new type of peace to settle over our consciousness. We remember more simple times when we had time to do those things that left an extraordinary impact and realize that we have not had time for those things. And it no longer is okay with us. We have been able to heal something inside, our nervous system, our body, our mind, our spirit, and that has allowed us to lay down roots that do not need the stress and anxiety of our previous life. Weasel teaches us to notice what is right and realize where we have not been listening to our feelings. Places of doubt are arising and making us more cautious and looking with discretion at what the world is trying to feed us. Do not allow those with power to trick you into believing that nothing else matters other than what you think within your mind. It is time to take responsibility and to speak from a well-informed place that supports a balanced conviction, not intentionally controlling lies. February is a month where you have a doorway to your diamond mind of clarity, and that will allow you to slow down and use controlled measures to mold time and space into something that will connect dreams with reality. All the above is very important because we are in a tremendous time of emotional drama. Charged emotions are connected to unresolved anger, fear, and jealousy. That is why objectivity is so necessary as we attempt to build bridges through the chaos towards a world where everyone wants to live fully. Thanks, everyone.